venture merchants provide bows and spears and lances, light armor and shields to their hired guards, knows how to use them. In the city, the equipment is typically warehoused. But right here is where venture merchants often store.
Yeah, since both of us are venture merchants.
You guys would know where there
So-
are actually available weapons
So maybe we should take a
of
detour.
including bows.
Oh, that would be...
Bows, spears, lances, and light armor and shields.
I think this would, if you were gonna like
This is
shoot
so-
with a bow, that would
Yeah.
that
That's
would
the
like
one you have.
bring your
You
character
know
to
all
a
of
whole
you,
new
and you
level.
know where you are in the city, and
He
you
hasn't
know
really
where
been able
everyone,
to,
who everyone
like-
is.
No, but I'm perfectly happy
You
with
know
brave.
what's
it.
Do something awesome.
Well, if
Yeah.
you say
let's
weapons,
go.
I said, but here,
Yeah.
drag you to...
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to suit
Yeah,
up.
if you start rambling about weapons, I think Babak would be this way.
Yeah, let's go.
Drag you just straight.
Yeah, so it's basically you are staying out of the clutches, right? But you are heading probably to some place where people with wagons and things are storing the weapons and things. Unfortunately, you are probably going to be in a somewhat of a battle situation because other people are actually wanting to get those weapons. So let's go to the battle rules.
Oh dear.
I haven't used these for a while.
We could be dead before we get to fix it.
Maybe our greed was our downfall.
Mobs, riots, dangerous, terrifying situations. Okay. This is not civic unrest, right? This is where, as I say, if there is like a political kind of uprising or community kind of what the government calls that a mob just because they're doing things that the government doesn't like. But that doesn't mean they're stupid. But this is different. It says, whereas increases in the mania result in stereotypical berserker mob events.
Oh, okay.
Because the political unrest, they would know.
Right. They would be
Who is the
organized.
enemy.
Yeah. And not only that, but people, even if you call them disorganized mobs, they're actually pretty organized and they're doing something they want to do.
Yeah.
So here we go. Okay. The outcome of battle over the next unit of time is assessed based on relative circumstances and resolved in its own way. Now, you are not fighting in the battle, but you do have a desire to do something in it, which is to get out of it.
Yeah.
So
In and out.
with your usable
Yeah.
items.
If
So-
someone drops something, it's just trying to scavenge and go.
So let's see here. We have there's a straight 2d6 roll to consider, and we've got this ladder. The sides are not equal. The soldiers, unfortunately, have just discovered that they're outnumbered. They weren't before. Now that
everyone is started.
that everyone has really started to flare up in all these different directions, and we also, don't forget, have the dead. Now I would tell you what they are doing, but you're not looking. So so let's see here. We've got right, yeah. So that's +2 for the military for one designated size. We'll take the military. And so that's +2 for them. Other side is down overwhelmed. No. And on the other hand, equal down. Yeah. Down. Ooh. No. Other side is down overwhelmed. No. Okay, so the military are getting a +2.
Okay.
Which is actually worse than you would expect from a very organized military against a disorganized berserker mob, but other things have not gone their way, and there are less of them. So they still get their +2. So,
But when we when we did the quickness roll before, we managed to go where? How long did we?
Well, the quickness roll was basically just about evading getting grabbed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we have just.
And
So
then
we're
I
still
was
there,
assuming
we just-
I was assuming that you were moving to the tunnel, but then
Yeah.
there was this talk of weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it's, I
you
think
have a
it's more
chance.
Like, okay, we have a.
That's why the battle of fighting,
Mm.
I should say,
Yeah. So we are being like
battle
we are
has kind of
quick
caught
enough.
up with you.
So we're kind of
okay.
quick
Right.
enough to
Yeah.
Or
just be out
it's
of
flared
the
up
vision.
among people that
Yeah.
you're moving
Okay.
through,
Yeah.
right?
Because
So,
we want to go to where the weapons are,
mhm.
Yes,
and we need to get out of the people.
Yeah.
So we need to go in there first.
Yes, so since
Yeah,
people have started running to grab weapons to do the fighting, and we were like, since Denise
Oh,
was
it's
like,
2 rolls against
oh,
each other.
we
Okay.
want some weapons to protect ourselves. It's like,
Mm.
oh, it's over there in the battle. So then we have to
We
go
will be going in there and then out as
out
quickly as
to grab.
possible.
Ah, okay.
So,
Mhm.
The least amount of
and we have not
consequences.
been grabbed yet.
Let's
by
hope this
any-
is worth it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think Denise would at least have a knife.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I
As
do remember.
since all
the
That's-
women had
yeah.
a knife.
What happened for Denise last time. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that you have anything, so you know.
Yeah.
Babak has been wondering how big was that knife she killed.
Right, hold on just a moment.
Okay.
It gets bigger every time to tell a story.
Right. Okay, so now you're going to be rolling for the people fighting the soldiers.
Okay.
And so one side rolls 12 or higher. Initial plus D. Okay. Roll. Oh, the soldiers do extremely well with a 12 against a 6. And so what that means is that they're going to move up on this ladder. So they're going to go up there, and then position on ladder. If they're the same, whoever has the turf benefit loses it. Ah, sadly. Okay. What's up? The numbers ladder. Okay. One size rolls 12 or higher, which they did. The other size rolls under 12, which they did. The former chooses. Oh, the soldiers actually turn it around. So and organize themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that they probably get more people from the little fortress
Yeah.
to help, and so they're able to
Calm
organize
everything
that. Right? They're not calming everything down.
down. Okay.
They've got the advantage and
Oh.
are starting to kill
Oh. Okay.
everybody.
Okay.
Oh,
That kind of soldiers.
Yeah, except for, well, they are now.
Yeah.
And not only that, however, they are also suddenly discovering how difficult it is to kill dead people,
Yeah.
which is causing some trouble.
But are they
for them.
fighting against dead people and also living
Yes.
people
Mhm.
at the same time? Okay.
They didn't even know the dead people were there.
Yeah.
But now the dead are starting to
Yeah.
basically.
oh no, yeah, it becomes a spiral. They kill people.
If you kill someone, then they get more.
Oh no.
And then,
Oh, dear.
let's see here.
I don't want to be here.
So that's what's going on during this round. The result sets up immediate hazards and problems at this level. And so we're going to drop down to just moments, right?
Mm.
And right now, most of these have to do with whether you're actually on a side in the battle.
Mm.
But if you want to stay alive, then
Just
you
get
need to
out
roll
of
quickness or brawn.
Okay.
Getting out of there. Here we go. Quickness. So so it's a quickness roll again for all of you. And doing something else in that location would be a matter of getting the weapons. So the question is, while the soldiers are turning the tide and organizing and, basically going into full massacre mode, that's when you guys are realizing, that one of the best ways to get weapons is from people who had them that a soldier has killed, for example, and things like that. So, or maybe you can get to a cupboard or cabinet where spears are stored or something
Yeah.
like that.
So if we try to get the weapons, we're gonna be there for longer than
Hmm.
if we just
Correct.
try to get.
There will be
out.
one more round in the battle after getting the weapons. So you have to choose whether you're going to get weapons or just get out of there right now. And that is an individual choice. It's very difficult for your characters to communicate with each other right now.
Yeah.
So each of you has to choose individually.
If I have a lot of like verktyg, tools at home, could I use those as weapons, or is that like having a spoon?
There are implements that you would use, but they are not very well suited for real fighting.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're not trained in spear fighting, or let's see. Yeah, you're a pretty generic kind of guy, and you probably did a short period of service in the city military. So you know how to march, you know how to hold your spear, you know how to use a shield, you know how to take orders and things. So you could handle yourself if absolutely necessary in a fight with, let's see, if we go by probably the light foot soldier, you would know how to use a bow or a sling. You can use the short sword, which is most effective in these terms when you have a row of people in formation. Right,
Yeah.
that's where that is. But it's also a pretty good infighting weapon. And you also know how to use a basic spear.
Okay. So yeah, I think since I have a wife and a son and also a family that I want to that counts on me, I think I would want to be prepared and also have weapons.
Okay, so you're grabbing those.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm gonna dive for the bow.
Oh, okay. And how about you?
I have the knife, but I'm not a very...
When it comes to these more formal weapons, you're not very skilled.
No, mainly I'm looking for some sort of protection.
Shields we have.
Shields, yeah. Anything shields.
Okay. So, in that case, use either brawn or quickness, whichever is higher, to get what you want.
Okay.
Sure. 6 plus.
6 plus 7.
Right?
Yeah.
7 plus.
7 plus 8.
Okay.
No, that's 11.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. So, here are some things to worry about with this.
No, then you don't get to shoot with the bow. No.
I don't think I should shoot with a bow. I'm really bad at rolling. So I don't think it would help.
I mean, maybe you could shoot with it. It just wouldn't land where you wanted it to.
I'm just afraid I would shoot one of you.
I think that the real problem here is that you can't get like arrows and a bow.
Oh, yeah.
Right? There's too many pieces and people are taking them.
And I guess there's not a lot of people with the bows either. Or
well,
is
my
it the scouts?
imagination at the moment is basically that you have the possible random attack from somebody who basically decides that you are a bad person. And that could be anybody here.
Yeah.
So basically you have to be watching out for absolutely everybody.
Yeah.
And the soldiers are being very organized and getting better at what they're doing. And that means they're going to try to control specific spots, and your spot's going to be next.
Yeah.
So therefore, I could rummage and find all the pieces for the bow and everything. That would be great. But I'm going to be facing, 5 spear points really soon. So, so I think you have to give up on the bow.
Yeah.
Right. So that's how far we get. I didn't see my my circumstances for injury here. Injury and other problems during the battle. Does that mean that you actually take if we use the logic of the system, then you would take 1 point of quickness damage right now?
Yes.
Is that how it would work? Is that all? No, no, it's not. People are using weapons. So.
Is it
I only rolled a 1. You take 2 points. One
Oh.
from brawn, one from quickness.
Oh, perfect.
Could have been 7. Right.
Don't.
The 1 comes from missing by 1 point.
Okay.
Right, 12 minus 11, and then I added the d6.
Okay. Oof.
Okay.
You got lucky.
So what's really happened is that somebody who didn't seem like they were dangerous just turned on you, right? And you actually had to
Yeah.
take a little damage, had to duck, and you took a
Yeah.
little damage from whatever they swung at you,
Okay.
which is probably another reason. Let's stop looking for things.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whereas the two of you have managed to collect things that you need.
Mm.
And so now the question is whether you're going to get out of here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So to check on that,
It's another.
it's another battle round. Well, another battle round first. I'm not going to give up on my little system.
There's more.
Right. Well, we have to do another comparison of the sides of things. So they had gone up. So they're no. So now it's effectively equal. The higher side gains rejected. Losing side is the turf benefit. Has 1.
Nej, jo. 5.
Right. Right. Okay. So +2. Okay. The military now has a +5, so it's ridiculous. So roll for the
For the
mob.
commoners.
Yeah, roll for the mob, and I'll add 5 to my roll,
Oh.
which is absurd. And so, yeah, okay. And they were planning on trying to finish it with the next round. They took their choice to do so. And so basically, as you are trying to escape now, everybody.
Yay. Okay.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so given the situation, the question is, the two of you have a clear path and are able to get out of there. Denise, you are probably getting seized by soldiers, right, who are hemming you out. The question is whether you guys are going to help.
We have our days.
I think we have to.
Or
You don't. Yeah.
What would happen if
Magic.
they?
Yeah, because I was thinking if they have the mania, that's what these soldiers are hit with. So maybe in this, first getting hit, half panicking and feeling like, okay, I need to drop this, and then being like, okay, but I have heard of Denise and what she can do with that knife. So I think when I see the soldiers starting closing on her, I think the one repel the main influence for yourself or a location. That would, I think it's that one then.
Or remove the mania from one person.
that's one person.
Yeah, since there are several
okay.
people, I
Yeah,
think it's
right.
better to like hit the little area under Denise's feet around her, so she can. So I think I will do that.
You're spending the charge.
Yes, I spend
Okay.
a charge.
Pass me the sheet. So you spend the charge
Yes.
off your sheet, and it says here, repel the manic influence from yourself or a location. This is actually pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
All of the soldiers stop and are confused and horrified.
No,
And somebody says something like, what's wrong with this woman? What's the problem?
And I've got a shield right like this.
Right? And they're looking at each other, and one of them is shouting, "Captain, Captain!"
can
I'm
go.
leaving.
I'm just running up, grabbing her, pointing at the
I'm
undead.
walking backwards.
What happens to the undead people?
The undead at the moment are not affected. What's happened, it even says here, repel is actually on purpose. Okay.
So it's more like
Repel the manic influence. Okay. They actually are stumbling backward like from a blast.
Okay.
Right? Suppress the influence from the location is something you can do, but that requires an inscription.
Mhm.
You see, that's where you would go and like bless a place.
Oh,
Right? That would keep
okay.
the place safe from it.
okay.
There's no time for that now.
Yeah.
What you can do is this more physical impact of these people
Okay.
staggering
Yeah.
away
Mm.
from you.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm wrong. They don't act as though the mania is gone.
Okay, but it's
That would be
force.
suppressing it.
Oh,
Here,
okay.
no, they are repelled physically
Okay.
away from where you
Still,
say.
still what we need.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you are clear.
Yeah, and it's a very fantastical
just
scene I
gonna-
have in my head.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
just like this.
scream, run.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Right. So all of you make it to the tunnel finally.
Yeah.
Right. But this was a very desperate situation, and you got some pretty. You guys got all pretty good individual roles here. So.
Yeah.
So far, that's your concern.
Yeah.
However, the two of you know that if the center is here and it's spread there,
We don't.
that
have,
means it's flaring up all
Yeah.
sorts of places
Yeah.
now.
we don't have long.
Hmm.
We just sprint.
Well, I guess we have to just get there as quick as we can then.
Yeah. Is that a
We head there.
wits for navigating quickly or?
If you wanted to do that,
Yes, or
Or
there
there
is
is
a
magic.
spell, but then we
Yeah.
have to cast it once each.
are you sure?
I don't know.
I
which
thought
one
it
you're talking
was
about.
once for everyone.
Actually, it's a character you played who used it long ago, though. So,
Because I think
um,
Bachir used it.
yeah, that's right.
I mean, yeah, the lost pass, but you have to be.
No, no. Yes, you do.
Because I could have swear I read it
I
just...
know. Well, yeah, but I don't see it here right now. But that doesn't mean it's not here in spirit. So if it is, you can actually have a group do this. One person doing it can
Okay.
bring the other
Okay.
seers along.
Okay.
The spells are pretty generous that way.
Okay.
You just have to be there
Okay.
or in connection with them in some way.
But is it a to travel through
Hmm.
space?
Yes.
Essentially.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I only have one charge left. Do we have enough resources to expend
Because
this?
then it's...
You have not used.
I used
You
one,
used one.
but I have 2 left. Didn't someone of us... Did you have a larger charge?
No, he made an inscription.
Okay,
She made
that's...
an inscription,
Oh, that's why.
which
yeah.
she's apparently saving for some other time.
Yeah, that's sort of. But there will be time.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
if
think
that
that would
hadn't
be
worked
more-
out, in some way, you might have.
Yeah.
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 But I can use one charge to get us there.
No, I mean, yeah.
If-
I think it doesn't matter. I might as well use it.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
how close will that take us to where we need to go? Is that like right just
You
appearing?
you basically will effectively keep, as long as you keep moving, you're going to end up in that spot there at the center of the mania. You know where to go.
Do we get more, or can you get more charge by, like, saying what the problem is?
Yes, the way this is done.
Because I remember.
I want to
that-
follow the rules carefully on this because you have to check on time. Remember, it
think
was
that
very
was-
quick.
Yeah,
It was
'cause
very quick in the Lost Past.
Yeah.
It's not quick in ordinary space.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
think
okay.
when we got the extra charge last time was when we were in the past trying
Right.
to make sense
That's right.
of what
Oh,
is
right.
In the past, it's much easier. It's an
Yeah.
action.
So
In
Okay, it
the
takes-
real world, in ordinary space,
It
it's a time unit.
you have to sit
Oh,
and like
Right, yeah. To write
Yeah.
stuff down
Oh,
and
think.
struggle and think.
Oh, maybe
and
we
stuff.
don't have time for that.
Mhm. For that,
Well,
yeah.
that's it's maybe.
But
we
the
don't have
issue
enough.
is since how long it would take us more than an hour to get there,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of time for it to spread and get where.
It's
Yeah.
a time unit is a time unit.
Yeah,
the clock is
so
ticking.
Yeah.
so I think it's
Yeah.
better to spend it
Yeah.
there
No, we're
Yeah.
and
we're
then
Right, it's spent.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
Right,
We're
so
You're
you're
there.
there.